Well, do you want a bottle of water? Let me get you one. I'll be right back. Hi, Trina. Thank you for being here. All right, talk amongst yourselves. Good morning. How are ya? How are ya? There you go. Not glad to be here. I love that answer. Take a deep breath, will ya? Let's see where I'm supposed to be at here. We are, did you guys see this slide right here? This one, did you notice this? I'd like a little round of applause for our board of directors that made that decision. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And of course, we are holding Ukraine and our world in prayer. So let's just take a breath. Yeah, and I don't have my little screen in back today. So, it's like when the rug wasn't here, you know how I get a little off center and Sam's chasing me with the camera trying to keep up with me. So here we go. My friends, welcome, welcome. You have landed at Unity of Flagstaff, and we appreciate you being here. There are a lot of places people can be on any given day, and you chose to be here. So we thank you for that. We thank you for taking the time to want to connect and come together with like-mindedness. I don't see anybody in the room for the first time that's here for the first time today, but we may have some folks out there. Wave at the camera and say good morning to our YouTubers and our Zoomers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So everything you want to know about the ministry is at www.unityofflagstaff.org. And what you will find there running through every page is that we believe that God is too big to fit into one religion. And we welcome all the paths that it takes to find and behold and express your divinity. So thank you for that. I am now going to welcome the amazing Marcia Wiesner, thank you, up here to the front. She's going to do our opening prayer today. Come on up, Marcia. Come on. Oh, you know what I skipped was the opening song. Do you want to sit up here and sing it with me?
Yeah.
Here we go. How about we stand and we sing? Let's do that. Come on, Marcia. She can belt it out, too. She's got me covered. Here we go. Up a little, Sam. Thank you. Up. Here we go. Okay, we're really good on that part, remember?
It's up to me. If I seek the truth, let me speak the truth. If I'm lost in doubt, let me believe.
Yeah. Turn it up, please.
I know I can be the
Here we
change
go.
I want to see.
Come on, Marcia.
It's to be. It's to be.
Whoa. We got that part.
It's up to me. If I'm tired and stressed,
Yes, here we go. Let me stop and rest.
If I'm feeling hurt, let me forgive. If I dream of peace, let me live in peace. When I start from love, I am love. I know I can be the change I want to see.
Here we go.
If it's to be, if it's to be, whoa, if it's to be, it's up to me. And if it's to be, if it's to be, whoa, if it's to be, it's up to me. You know it's up to me. If it's to be, it's up to me.
Yeah. Have a seat, my friends. Oh, actually greet each other. You know,
Greet each
who,
other.
who hired this chick anyway? I know, and poor Marcia.
Good morning. Hope you're all having a wonderful first day of spring morning. It might be a little cooler than I expected it to be, but I'm very happy and happy to see you all. Take care today. Have fun.
Yeah, let's greet them. Good morning, everyone. You
Hello there.
Zoomers out there, welcome to Unity Spiritual Center.
It's a pleasure to see you here. Or to not see you here.
Oh, there you go. I love it. All right. So, thank you.
Hey, let's just visit for an hour.
Let's, I keep threatening, Michael, I keep threatening to do that on a Sunday where we just come together and we just come together. Yeah, Greeter Sunday. I like it.
She's also threatened to have us all show up in PJs.
Yes, Pajama Sunday. We haven't got there yet. So, so now, my friends, thank you for settling in. And I've already welcomed you, so I hope you feel, effectively welcomed. And now we will have the amazing Marcia Wiesner do our opening prayer. Thank you, Marcia. Marcia is a part of our prayer team.
Okay, so settle down. Settle down. Okay. I invite you all to close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. And I'll pause for a minute while we enter an open and prayerful state. We come together knowing that we are one. In the face of much that is abroad in our world, we deny the power of us, them thinking. We affirm that there is only us. We deny any fascination with conflict that we may be holding, whether in our own lives or in the world. We see the world as whole, all philosophies, all peoples. We surround ourselves and all others in the light and peace of divine wholeness. We hold in compassion all those experiencing fear, confusion, sadness, loss, pain, and conflict. We see minds opened and hearts overflowing. We give way to the divine expression in each person. And for this expression, we are grateful. And so it is.
Thank you, Marcia. That makes you want to run out and be a member of the prayer team, doesn't it? Hint, hint. So now it is my joy and actually she's over here. I kind of like being on this side of the room. This is kind of fun over here. I may switch seats with you, Matt. It is my joy, not right now. It is my joy to introduce the PA for the day. That is Sue Mine. She is not only a board member, a volunteer extraordinaire, and an inspiration to this minister and ministry. But did you know that Sue has over 30 years of journaling guruism? And she will tell you a little more. We have a journaling group that's going to fire back up. So I thank you, Sue, for that insight that you bring in those journaling groups, and again, for the insight you give me in my life. Thank you. All right, now we'll switch.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. Nice words. And about journaling, I mean, I think it probably has saved my life over the years. Going through difficult times, I can sit down and write in a journal and not get any kind of feedback that I don't want. You know? But if we
See, that's why she's the guru.
if we go a little bit deeper, I've found that we can discover that we have so much more wisdom than we have realized before. And I used to I still do refer to it as journal magic. So we're kind of looking into getting our group started up again, and I'm thinking maybe a Wednesday, 12:30 noon time kind of time. You don't need any experience, just need to bring something to write on and a pen. So think about it. So with that, I want to invite you now to share gratitudes and prayer requests. And remember, in the asking of a prayer, know that by your faith you've already activated your request, and Spirit knows the details. So we focus on affirming the good that already is, and less on the condition. So with that said, would anyone like to offer? Bruce, here comes the mic.
Here comes the mic.
I have a gratitude for two friends of ours that are going to come visit tomorrow and stay for a couple of days. That's Armand and Angelina. We've known them for years and visited them last March, or April, I guess it was, back in Florida where they live. And they coaxed us to stay for another day or two, which was a lot of fun. So now we're going to return the favor, and they will be here tomorrow at 6 o'clock for a
Yes,
concert.
here,
Great,
here.
right here, right
Yeah.
in this space. Thanks, Bruce. That was a good
Plug.
advertisement. Mary Louise?
Good morning to people who know me and ones that have yet to meet me. Mine is definitely gratitude. You haven't seen me for a while. It's partly because I'm, not because of gas prices so much, but I've been holed up focusing for a change on writing. And yes, for those that know me, speaking of journaling, I'm actually writing my book that I came up with years ago, and I'm finally writing. So, and this is longhand, mind you, not typing. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Trina.
Hey.
Hey, Trina.
I am really glad to be back here after being gone for a couple of weeks, and I'm totally grateful that I got to visit my granddaughter. She's going to be 2 next month, and she's just a bundle of love and joy and sass and words. She's talking up a storm. She is just a crazy bundle of joy.
Yay.
As are all
Yay.
2-year-olds. It's the age.
The world needs more of that.
Hey, Norm.
I had the great pleasure this weekend, Saturday, of going to breakfast with my son, his wife, up from the valley, and with my daughter who lives here in Flag, and her honey, who she, quote, unquote, will never marry because they're deeply in love. I don't know why. Anyway. It was
That could be a prayer request.
It was a very nice breakfast, and I always enjoy that. And then my son and his wife come to the house, and we yak for 2 hours.
Aw.
So
Nice.
Very nice.
nice.
Nice. Thanks, Norm. That's so sweet. Helen?
Must be spring break time because we had the pleasure this last week of entertaining my nephew who came out from the Chicago area. And I'm just grateful for that opportunity. We hadn't seen him since our wedding, so it'd been since 2003. So, but he hadn't really changed. And of course, we hadn't either. But the real joy of showing off our area reminds us of how much beauty we live in, and also the joy of having the energy to do all the things that there are to do.
Thank you, Helen.
I have both.
Susie?
I have a gratitude and a prayer request. I want to give thanks to all the volunteers that show up for the Family Food Center. We show up every second Monday of the month, and we have a lot of fun. But thanks for all of you that show up for that. And then I have a prayer request for Amy, Mia, and Luca. The family is going through a lot of turmoil and challenges at this time, and it's based on uncertainty of the future. Luca is going to undergo surgery this coming week, so prayers for their family.
Thank you.
Thank you, Susie. And Sam, is there anyone on Zoom or YouTube?
Sure is. Katie and her husband Dave have a gratitude. We are in Escrow for a townhome in West Flagstaff after 6 months on the housing market.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah.
big. Yeah, thanks. Happy. Okay. Lots and lots of gratitude. Isn't that wonderful?
I have a little bit of gratitude.
Yeah.
I don't need that, but thank you. So I completed my interviews this week with and I was accepted into Unity's School of Ministry, so that was an accomplishment. And so then I can actually be a minister now. Actually, I was ordained 11 years ago, but this is a Unity ordination, and so this is the step of getting into the program, and then the next step, of course, is ordination. So I just wanted to celebrate that, and I also wanted to thank all of you because truly, You are more of an inspiration to me than you can truly imagine. And that is what makes a good minister. That's what I know. So thank you.
And we have a good minister.
I am truly inspired.
We're grateful for all the good news that we've just heard, knowing that each celebration is one of our divine nature. We claim love, wisdom, healing, and wholeness for all prayer requests, heard and unheard today. We remember that no circumstance can change who we are or separate us from our divine nature. And so it is, and so we let it be. Amen. So if you have a prayer request, which we didn't really have any out loud today.
Sure we did, Susie.
Oh, yeah, we did. Susie, yep. You may want to put that prayer request in writing and drop it into the prayer box, and then our prayer team can hover over it before sending it off to Unity Village. And we have members of the prayer team here today. Would you all raise your hands? So there's 3 here today. So anyone is welcome to seek them out after service and have some private time in our Serenity Room and pray together. So let's see. I think I covered that. Okay, so we have today Unity Principle number 5, and there it is, magically.
It's magic.
Okay, so let's say this together.
It is not enough to understand spiritual teachings. We must live the truth we know.
And so it is. And that's not always so easy, is to live the truth we know. And that's kind of what I wanted to say a few words about today. Penny's message is about getting back into the game. And I was just down in the Phoenix area for about almost 3 weeks. And I did enjoy the sunshine, getting out to walk my dog early without having to wait for the temperature to rise up high enough. And that was great. But I have to say that house sitting for another family and taking care of their dog, it was nice, but it's hard to work around in somebody else's home, you know, finding things in the kitchen. And I'll confess that I found the traffic in the East Valley terrifying. So while there were lovely parts, I didn't feel like I was in my best self. I mean, I did get my journal out, and I was like really digging in, but it didn't. I had a hard time feeling fully in the game. Meanwhile, my daughter came into town, and she brought her daughter and their foreign exchange student daughter, and so they wanted to give especially the foreign exchange student a chance to see the Southwest. So they went and came up to the Grand Canyon, and by then I had come home to greet them in our little house here. It's a little confusing, but so they came back to the canyon, or came back from the canyon to our house, and I was there, and my daughter wanted to have some nice family time. She gets really irritated by teens on their phones. So she went to the archives on our second floor and pulled out a game for us to play, and it was Sorry. So we sat down and played a game together, and it was fun, I have to say. And for those who don't know about the game of Sorry, I mean, it's kind of like Parcheesi in the sense that you go around a board and you try to get home. But with Sorry, you have to wait to get a certain card number before you can get your man out. Okay, so you wait and wait and wait, and you take the turns, and then finally you get out, and you think, okay, I'm on my way, and then someone gets a sorry card, and they can send you back home. And so what starts out as laughter then becomes, and a little frustration, and a little bit, I'm going to get even. But what does happen, we made contact together. You know, we had a lot of fun in that process. We played the game. At the same time, we felt connected to our own centers, because we were just focused on one thing at a time. And it was quite relieving to not have all of those, everything coming at us, you know? It was just a simple game. Wow. And so, as we get back into the game, let's all try to be more engaged with ourselves and with those around us. Don't be sorry and give in to being frustrated by getting sent back to go. Get in the game over and over and over, however long it takes. So that's my inspiration for the day.
Thank you.
And now we'll move into meditation.
Could we have the lights, please? Could we turn the lights off in the room? In the kitchen? There we go. Thank you. So I just invite you to settle in. And Sam, we can probably turn this little guy off. Thank you.
When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, I pray. Right here, right now, right where
right now. We're breathing in and we're breathing out. Settling in, noticing our own breath. Noticing where we are in the room. Hearing the sounds around us. We breathe in and we breathe out. Acknowledging our own bodies, perhaps the busyness of our minds. And we breathe in and we breathe out. And as the space around us allows us to expand into these greater thoughts, this deeper knowing, and we breathe in and we breathe out. We see ourselves in this moment, divine, infinite, expressing, and we breathe in and we breathe out. We feel that divinity expanding around us and through us. We see it reaching beyond this room. And we set that divinity free to express in its greatest and most amazing voice. We behold the Christ consciousness, the Christ presence. And we know that for ourselves, and we know that for all others. And we rest. We rest into the sound of the music, and we breathe into the silence that follows. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. perfect light of expression. Filtering through and bringing us back to the place of knowing. There is but one power, the great I am. And as we feel that divinity that we have shared out into the world, rounding back to us, we are lifted. We are energized. We are fabulous in our expression. And we breathe in. And we breathe out. Breathing in life. Breathing out light. Breathing in empathy. Breathing out love. We breathe in. And we breathe out. So we start to feel ourselves coming back into the room. Noticing the sounds around us, feeling the energy shifting, rustling around in our chair a little bit, feeling our feet on the floor. Yes, this is Spirit expressing as you, as the divine. We are grateful. We are blessed. We are one. And we say thank you, Spirit.
$525,600 minutes.
Sam.
525,000 moments, oh dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter, in strife, in 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How about love? How about love? Measuring love. Seasons of love.
the cast was busy, so we ran the video. Matt, you're up, buddy.
Wow, how do you follow that?
Just like
Crazy.
you will, perfectly.
It's good to be here. Good morning, everybody. Guess I should turn my guitar up, huh, Sam? Little darling, I'm sorry for all the times I was lost in my own universe, either chasing dreams or feeling sorry for myself. But here's to a promise to be present in this moment right in front of me. And if I get lost, won't you spin me around again, please? We are just these moments that we live. We are just these moments that we give. We give to love, we give to life. We give it once and we give it twice. 'Cause I don't want to waste another moment of this life. I don't want to waste another moment of this life. There was a time when you and I were one, we were loved. Still sometimes we get lost in life's carousel, and we get dizzy spinning round, but we both know we can jump off anytime we like. Holding close to these moments of our precious life. We are just these moments that we live. We are just these moments that we give. We give to love, give to life, and we give it once and we give it twice. 'Cause I don't want to waste another moment of this life. I don't want to waste another moment of this life. I don't want to waste another moment of this life. 'Cause we are just these moments that we live. We are just these moments that we give. We give to love, we give to life. We give it once and we give it twice. And I don't want to miss another moment of this life. No, I don't want to waste another moment of this life. I don't want to waste another moment of this life.
Okay, so Matt and I have a conversation yesterday afternoon. What was it, Josie? Was it 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I had all video music planned for the day because Matt was out of town, and, you know, that's just how it comes together, and we do that periodically. So I said, so do you think you could play the Abundance song? Because that one, you know, he wrote that one also, and he's very familiar with it. Oh, yeah. So about, I don't know, 10 minutes later, I get a text. He says, well, you know, I could play a couple songs. No, don't do that. Both of that song is an original, and the one we'll hear later is an original also. We are a clapping spiritual community, right? Let's clap. Yes, we are. Oh, look, there is that flyer again. Guess what's happening tomorrow night here at 6 o'clock? All right, come and check that out, please. It's going to be really awesome. Armand and Angelina are truly, you have to experience them in a room. So that was just a shameless plug. I put that in there so we'd have that to look at for a moment. All right. The game of life. That's what I'm talking about today. The game of life. Penny is putting the remote on the drum. Oh, and drums. Drums today at 12:15, by the way. Another shameless plug. The game of life. 525,600 minutes. Doesn't that seem like you should always get everything done? When you think of 525,600 minutes in a day. But this is even a cooler, in a year, sorry. This is even cooler, yeah, in a day. Well, some days do feel that way, don't they? Yeah, that was the longest year of my life that day, right? 1,440 minutes. Am I saying this right, Tony? 1,440 minutes in a day, right? So the reason I'm referring to Tony is we have this fabulous circle. Another shameless plug. We have this fabulous circle. Oop, I'm starting to echo a little bit. This fabulous circle on Wednesday nights, 6:45, and it truly is organic. We're going to need to turn me down a little, Sam. Thank you. It's truly organic. And this week, we were having conversation, and the theme song from Rent, that is called Seasons of Love, Tony brought that to us, and we were having a conversation, and our conversation kind of went around that, because I actually said to the group on Wednesday night at 6:45, you know, I'm not getting it yet. I haven't got Sunday yet. I haven't got the message yet. And I had this whole thing, I've planned this whole thing out about doing this series on abundance. Just didn't feel right. So I started working on it. I've been working on it a few weeks, and I put it down. I'd come back to it. 1,440 minutes, right, in a day. And how many of those do we push against? No, I'm doing a series on abundance. That's it, Spirit. I don't care what you got to say about that. How many of the minutes in your day do you have that argument? Now, you don't have to answer that. I'm not calling anybody out. Most people consider life a battle, but it's not a battle. It's a game, is what Florence Scovel Shinn, one of my favorite early Unity writers, says. It's not a battle. It's a game. And in that game, when we start breaking down how much of our life we spend playing it, and really playing it presently, and aware that you got the board out, aware that your little guy just got knocked off. Sorry. Ever happened in your life? Right? Every other day? Maybe even every day? Sorry. Right? How many of those minutes are you playing life, the game of life, at this level of your expression? Life is a game. And what I can tell you is we've had some pretty interesting 525,600 minutes a couple years in a row. Man, it's tough out there, isn't it? It can be tough out there. And now, you know, we're coming back to look, we can see each other's faces most of the time, right? Some days I really preferred the mask. We're getting back to where, oh, is it okay if I give you a hug? And then we get to think about what's happening across the planet. We've moved through 525,600 minutes of tough years. And it is time to get back in the game. It's time. Whatever that means for you personally, the invitation here today is to up that game. Get back in the game, folks. We got used to a lot of things in life over the last 2 years, didn't we? It was amazing how we assimilate. It was amazing how we adjust and we make life happen. We learn a lot about ourselves. We've learned a lot about each other. 1,440 minutes a day. You get to choose what you want to be present to and how you want to live that game of life. Have we been so distracted by all that is happening on the planet? And understandably so. Have we been so distracted that we have temporarily forgotten to be in the game? To be in the game? To be in the game? It's easy when we start doing this, even physically, on our planet, in our town. It's easy to forget, oh, that's right, I used to be out here. This is where my expression was, or you know what? Some days I was out here. And when I get back in the game, when we take the opportunity to get back into the game of life, we become that infinite being. We become that expression that is one with the infinite intelligence, that is one with all. And we have 1,440 minutes a day to do it. Feels good, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel good? And we breathe, right? And then sometimes we review the headlines or those sound bites and make us want to curl up and get under Grandma Maine's quilt and just say, I don't want to be bigger than this today. And that might be okay for that day, but don't get in the habit, because you are an infinite being. You are an expression of the light. Be that. Come on out from underneath that quilt, no matter how comfortable it is, and lay down those weapons of doing battle with life. And get into the game and do that, my friends. We're just the moments that we live, as Matt reminded us. We're just those moments. Life is a game. Happy people are the players and unhappy people are the spectators. Which would you like to be? That was a quote from a guy named Ernie Zielinski on Facebook. So thank you, Ernie. I don't know Ernie, but I thought that was pretty good. I was gifted this book by my friend Brian, who also attends Wednesday nights. That's another plug. 6:45 upstairs. In times of aimlessness, I find focus by seeking the voice of guidance within me. I listen for the promptings of my heart, the whispers Trina reminds us when she sings that beautiful song. I open my thoughts to receive the guidance that may come to me from strangers. I met that guy in the donut line this morning. Even in times of blindness, I know that I am guided. When I feel I cannot see or hear, even then I am being led. I am not alone. I am not lost. I'm exploring. There is no dark grief that cannot be penetrated by the gentle rain of guidance if I will open my heart. You want to get back in the game? Guess where you get to start? Right there. Open your heart. I want you to breathe. I love it when the room feels like this. I love it, and I love it when the room feels like this with our Zoomers and our tubers, right? Breathe. Can you see the doors on your heart? Can you see them? I like to remind myself that I can have big, heavy wood doors on my heart. Or I can have a swinging screen door that allows the world to filter through. And I can feel the breeze, and I can smell spring, and I can be present. Breathe. Breathe. We're just the moments that we give. Wise man over here. All 1,440 of those moments in an hour were just the moments we give. I didn't know this was going to happen. Okay, hang on now. So Mother Teresa says this. You always get people's attention when you say Mother Teresa. They always go, I love that. So we should quote her more often. Life is an opportunity. Benefit from it. Life is beauty. Admire it. Life is a dream. Realize it. Life is a challenge. Meet it. Life is a duty. Complete it. Life is a game. play it from Mother Teresa. Yes, from Mother Teresa. You betcha. And Martha Smock, one of my favorite Unity teachers, very early on in Unity, she said this: through all the days of your life, many outward changes have taken place, but the real you has not changed. In time of failure or struggle, you have not been defeated. In times of accomplishment, you are not inflated. The real self of you knows and has always known that you are one with God. The Christ in you has always been aware of the depths and the heights beyond the surface self. Let's play the game. Let's get in it. I say all 3 pointers from here on out. It is March Madness, you know. I love that reference. That was accidental. So this is not a battle. This is not a battle. We don't have to suffer. This is how we get what we need, right? If I suffer enough. We don't have to suffer because we are divine, amazing, incredibly infinite, fabulous beings. We don't have to suffer unless you want to. Go ahead. It's optional, but you can do it if you want to. It's all yours. Ernest Holmes says this: we have within us a power that is greater than anything we shall ever contact in the outer, a power that can overcome every obstacle in our life in every one of those 1,440 minutes. He didn't say that part. And it sets us safe and satisfied and at peace, and we are healed and prosperous in a new light and in a new life. Let's get in the game. Let's be in the game. And how do we do that? We suit up. We suit up with our divinity. We show up with it on like a zebra-striped jacket. We suit up and we show up in our divinity. And as Sue shared in the 5th principle today, we must live the truth we know. This is not just about studying it in all these great books. It's not just about memorizing every affirmation you've ever had your hand on. This is about living the truth of who you are. And the truth of who you are is you are a divine child of whatever you want to call it. But I can tell you this, call on it often. It is infinite. You are infinite. You are one with that. How do we show up? How do we get back in the game? And from Proverbs, I share this with you. You keep your imagination with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life and their solutions. Einstein reminded us that imagination is much more powerful than knowledge because it's infinite. Knowledge is limited. And when it is all said and done, we can say that we suited up. And we can say we got in the game. And we stayed in the game. And we're back. We are back as the amazing divine beings that we are. Come on now. Let's get back in the game. Come on now. 1,440 minutes. I challenge you this week, one of those 1,440 minute sections, that you look to see how you're showing up, how you're suited up, and how you are in the game. And you'll get the chance to notice when you're not. So adjust. So remember your divinity. See it in yourself. See it in everyone else. You're in the game. You're in the game now. Now you're in the game. Suit up, live the truth we know, and imagine how big you are in the world. Spirit expressing as you. Matt, you're on. Thank you, my friends.
Thanks, Penny. So this song was inspired by Penny a few weeks ago when she was talking about need to do something for the people of Ukraine and the other places in the world where people are suffering. And I know Susie's and some of the other folks have done things. They've found a way to make a difference and give. And I think that's the thing that we have to find is something that we can do. And even if it's just that butterfly effect where we're nice to somebody who's nice to somebody and it floats across the world. So this song's just a few days old, so let me see if I can remember. You know how blind I am, Bruce. We're over there. There's so much fear in the world today. But like a river running through the streets, I wonder where it leads. And there's so much out of our control, but if we lend a hand to a fellow man, we build a little hope. And if there's any love left inside of us, let's turn it loose and see where a little love can bring. Let's turn it loose and see where a little love can bring. There's so much stress in the faces that I see. Guns and bombs and going arms and children in the streets. But there's still time. We can get this right. If we stand strong, we can be the light. If there's any love left inside of us, let's turn it loose and see what a little love can bring. Let's turn it loose and see what a little love can bring. We are so much bigger on our feet, and we are so much bigger than we think, and we are so much bigger on our feet. If there's any love left inside of us, let's turn it loose and see what a little love can bring. Let's turn it loose and see what a little love can bring. If there's any love left inside of us, let's turn it loose and see what a little love can bring. If there's any love left inside of us, let's turn it loose and see what a little love can bring. And if there's any love left inside of us, let's turn it loose and see what a little love can bring. And if there's any love left inside of us, let's turn it loose and see what a little love can bring. Let's turn it loose and see what a little love can bring.
And now we will welcome Miss Sue back. I heard her go, oh, She was so into the song, Matt. Right? Right? I set this up the height just for you. Okay, you need a microphone. All right, here we go. Ta-da! It's like magic around here, isn't it? Just stuff dropping from the skies.
That was great, Matt. And that was a great message.
Thank you.
Loved it. So we have announcements. We will have our time of abundance sharing in a moment. So while you're preparing your gifts, I'd like to remind you of a few things that are going on. As always, check our website, I was going to say Journal Magic, but I know it's www.unityofflagstaff.org. And everything is there, and we also have a message board over there, and but I'll come back to that. Okay. So,
Donuts. Oh, look, there's that slide again about tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah. So just read that, so I don't have to read that. And we have our drum circle at 12:15. Susie's leading us. She is a master. She's been trained to lead our drum groups, and she's excellent.
Yay! It's a lot of fun. And we have drums for use if you need
Yes,
them,
we do have
by the
drums
way.
available. And over on that counter behind Mel, there is our information counter. Yeah, good pointing. That was good.
Yeah.
So be sure to check it out. There's some things over there like spiritual coaching with Reverend Penny, getting on the drum circle mailing list, and now Penny would like to share some things with you.
She does. She has stuff.
Oh, that was short and sweet.
I know. See, short and sweet, right? All right. So tomorrow night, we have, if you hadn't guessed, Armand and Angelina. I really do encourage you to come out for that. We are really blessed to have them come to our community, so I appreciate you supporting them. It is a recommended $20 donation, but give as you feel. More is accepted. That's what I can tell you about that. So I wanted to bring to your attention that next Sunday at the Orpheum, where our amazing and illustrious Matt Devlin has submitted a song to be possibly presented at the Orpheum next Sunday, there is a fundraiser for Ukraine. It is from 2 to 7. And I encourage you to get online, find out about that, and I also encourage you to attend. Which brings me to my next conversation, which next Sunday, we are having the What the Heck Does Unity Say About That? Teach about that class. And it is the class that we ask our incoming new members, who we've had 3 applications from. A round of applause. Yes, 3 new members coming in. Thank you. So what I find is myself at a conflict here, because this is really cool stuff, and you're going to have my soon-to-be famous turkey soup, not to mention some vegetable fare available also. But I find myself a little at a little, and the reason being is because I would love to see people support the fundraiser at the Orpheum. Now this class will probably go till about 1:30. And this isn't just a class for new members. I'm inviting folks that have questions about unity. Let's talk about that. Because a lot of us have been sitting in unity rooms for a long time. And we may not know exactly what is taught, because unity ministries are autonomous and they get to kind of teach from their point of view. So we're gonna wrap that up and give you some real meat. All right? And vegetarian fare will be available. So this is where I'm conflicted. Do I do this class, and will that prevent people from wanting to either come to the class because they want to go to the fundraiser, or vice versa, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to take a straw poll. How many people are intending to, see, here I am, I'm putting you on the spot. How many people, and this will not be a contested election, by the way, how many people are willing, interested in, plan on attending next Sunday here at 12 noon, where we have turkey soup, and we're going to talk about what the heck unity teaches about that. How many people would be willing to do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, see? Okay, so there you go. So we're going to do that, and then those of you who want to join us and also join the Ukraine fundraiser, I encourage that because I'm even willing to drive you over there if you want to go after this class, all right? So that's settled. We're going to do that next Sunday. And now I would like to thank all of you. Thank you for indulging me on that. I'd like to thank all of you for your ongoing support. This community does what it does because of your generosity. That's it. It's your generosity, so we appreciate that. And so I hope you've had the opportunity. Do you have any more announcements? I think you're done, aren't you? Yeah, okay. See there, I cut her off, didn't I? So we appreciate your ongoing support of this community. I'd like for you to consider auto-tithing. That is also an option that we have here. If you're interested in that, you come see me. You can talk to Helen. Just catch somebody. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like for us to do the abundance thought for the week. Take a deep breath with me, if you will. We've been saying this for a couple weeks. I love this one. You're probably going to see it for a while. This week is going to be filled with miracles, breakthroughs, good news, abundance, and love. What is there not to love about that? So as we are coming around, if you'll come on down, folks, with the basket, Matt is going to start the abundance chant. You have those words on your chairs. Come on down. And then we'll start from here and go on back. So we are blessing these baskets, and we are open to receive good. And we are grateful, and we are blessed, and we say thank you, God, and so it is. So Matt will get started. As you get comfortable, please feel free to join him and stand. And my friends, go forward. Thank you.
I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. What I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. What I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. When I need, and if there's something I need, I don't let it get me down. I put it out in the world, comes right back around. What I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. What I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. When I look around, I see all that I need. Good health and good wealth and inner peace. And what I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. And what I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly.
Come on down. And if you're comfortable, please stand.
What I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. What I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. What I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. What I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. What I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. And what I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly. What I give away comes back to me. What I give away comes back abundantly.
Another Matt Devlin. Yes, thank you. And together we are affirming, we are grateful. Unity of Flagstaff is powerful in its expression of abundance. This is our truth, and so it is. We say thank you, God. And together we affirm the light of Spirit surrounds us, the love of Spirit enfolds us, the power of Spirit protects us, the presence of Spirit watches over us. Wherever we are, Spirit is, and all is well. And if you would join us, thank you, my friends, in this Karen Drucker song. Thank you. And here we go. Give us a little volume there, Sam. Thank you. Here we go.
Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. Thank you for my friends, Spirit. Thank you for my friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friends. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. Thank you for my health, Spirit. Thank you for my health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. My radiant, my radiant, my radiant health. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. Thank you for my life, Spirit. Thank you for my life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. My glorious, my glorious, my glorious life. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit. Thank you for my wealth. Thank you for my wealth, Spirit. Thank you for my wealth. My opulent, my opulent, my opulent wealth. My opulent, my opulent, my opulent wealth. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Oh, thank you. Thank you for this day, Spirit. I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Thank you for this day, Spirit. Every day I say thank you for this day.
Woo! Create a great week. Thank you.
Hey, it's Jason here.
Sam,
in a
can you
fake
turn
fur
it down
hat.
just a little? Thank you.
A couple of weeks ago, I asked people to point their cameras
What was
into
the
the
question?
direction of love. And if you want to know what love is, well, check this out.
The question is why? Why are we here? To say our hellos and goodbyes and disappear. This beautiful life, what is it for? To learn how to master peace or master war. There's only one answer that matters. Even if your heart has been shattered, whatever you want, whatever you are after, love is still the answer. Love is still the answer.
Right? It's kind of like, oh, yeah, okay, this is feels good.
Yeah. Some sore muscles trying to get back into it.
You know, I think